Hi everyone, this is Miss Hess and we are going to go over the momentum lab. As you can see from your lab report, we're going to be collecting data on elastic collisions and on inelastic collisions. We're going to start off with the elastic collisions. Now, in your lab instructions, you will see that we're going to start off with the elastic. You want to make sure that your lab, and this is your lab pulled up right here, is set for velocity. We're set for velocity, and it also gives you a set of default settings which are already in there. The mass and velocity for wagon 1 and the mass and velocity for wagon 2. Our experiment is set for the elastic collision. You go ahead and press start. You will notice that the two carts are going to collide with each other, and after it is completed, when that little dot finishes, you can look at velocities after the collision, and we'll notice that wagon 1 is at a velocity of 0 and wagon 2 is at a velocity of 0.200 meters per second. You're going to fill these velocities into your chart under velocity 1 final, 1F, and velocity 2 final, 2F, depending on which one you make cart 1 and cart 2. Then, after that, you're going to reset it, and you're going to start messing around with the different values. So that either the weight or the speed of wagon 1 or the weight and speed of wagon 2. Mark down in your chart what you've changed. Go ahead and start, and you'll notice this time we end up having that both wagons are moving. You're going to fill in those values into your chart, and you're going to do it again with some different values. So you're going to do this experiment 10 times, and then you're going to go through and you're going to calculate the momentum for cart 1 before the collision, cart 2 before the collision, and then both of them after the collision. And your momentum is just your mass times your velocity. Now, in the second part of the experiment, we're going to go to the inelastic collision, and you are going to take it back to your default settings, which you'll probably need to put in there for the first one. And once we start this one, notice we have it set on elastic collision and velocity still. We'll notice that the carts stick together. Notice that the velocities after the collision are both the same. So when you look at your chart for the inelastic collision, you will see that you have V1F and V2F. These are going to be exactly the same. So you can just go ahead and fill in those two columns with the same data. Your VI, your V1I and your V2I are going to be different because that's the carts before the collision. You're going to do the momentum of each cart before, and then the total momentum before and total momentum after, and they should equal the same. And this is just a basic overview of your momentum lab. Then you'll go through, answer your conclusion questions, and turn it in. And go ahead and shoot me an email, text, or a phone call if you have any questions. Thanks.